morning. Good morning. What you doing? Good morning. How are you? Good morning. You're so cute. Alright, let's see. Here. Let's see. You were so cute all night. We got a little cleanup to do. Let's see, should we do eye ointment and then we can do some cleanup? Oh, where are you going? Oh, your belly does not fit through the, oh gosh. Oh, he forgot that we're friends again. Hi. Hello. Hi. Don't get yourself stuck back there. I'm just kidding, she can't get stuck back here. It's okay. Oh, you did good. She just wedged. She wedged herself good and tight. She forgot. She forgot again that we're friends. Oh, look at your face. This makes it very convenient for eye ointment. Oh. Hi. We're going to do this real quick. And then we can just hang out. It'll be so great. Perfect. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Now let's see how long this is getting wet. And I will clean up. Hi. Hi. Remember that we're friends? Do you remember that we're friends? Yes, that's a very uncomfortable position. It can't be comfortable. I'll clean. Wash that. Really clean. Poop. Please allow me to compliment you on firmness and structure of the poop. Nice fresh water. So put it up there. Now what do you think? Is it time for new litter? Maybe. I'm going to take this whole box away. Oh. Good. So good. Are you feeling shy this morning? I don't blame you. How are the babies? You good? Beautiful Skye, Mama. Sleeping sink clean, of course. Hi, Skye, Mama. Okay. You can keep your blanket out back there. Oh, you're so cute. Maybe I'll get you some. Where's that? got you snacks. See? She's not sure. Not sure. Okay. Clean the litter. That should be good. All right. There's Mouse. Put your snack out there. And shake this out because it's got some. Excellent. Okay. That spider had better pick up the pace and get where he's going. Because he is right where I need to sweep. Much better. Ooh, some fluff. I got some fluff. Okay. All right, very good. Nice and clean. And some fresh water. Okay. Good morning. How are you this morning? So, hello, beauteous creature. Beauteous princess of the forest. Oh, maybe we should do some fermenting. What do you think? Should we do a little fermenting? Oh, that's nice, remember? Oh, remember how fun this is? You like it so much. Don't fight it. Just let your body betray you. How are you doing this morning? Oh, I'll brush your white parts and your black parts and your orange parts. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? There's always more fluff to ferment. So how are you feeling this morning? You looked pretty comfy last night. The sink is her new best friend. It's perfectly Skye-sized. What a good girl. I wonder if one of these days she's going to revoke belly privileges. Are you going to revoke belly privileges one day? I hope not. It's such a cute belly. It's such a special belly. Mm-hmm. Oh, that feels nice, doesn't it? It's nice. So she was looking pretty comfy overnight. So we'll see how she's looking today. Definitely avoiding the nest, which is normal. Savina was barely in the nest overnight. She's in denial that she's going to have her babies here and not in the forest. But eventually she won't be able to hold out much longer. It's coming. Savina's in the nest now, but only because she heard me coming in. Are you so cute? Should we do your biscuit? Oh. What a good girl. Neelix is also avoiding the nest. She and Sable are on the windowsill. I think at least they were a few minutes ago. Let's see if I can see them. Yep, both moms are on the windowsill in there. Neelix is also looking fairly comfy from what I can see, but it's hard to tell when she's on the windowsill because I don't have a great view. I just see them up there. So I'm still expecting Savina to go anytime now. You're so pretty. Are you so pretty? I know you are. So beautiful. So beautiful. Purring. Oh. Yes, so much beautifulness. So pretty. She's so pretty. Do you think that you would like a snack? Yeah. Snacks are always a good idea. I don't think we're in pre-labor, actually. Let's check the date. So we did ultrasound on the 25th, and today is the 7th, so 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks. We thought she was like around 50 days. Average gestation is 64 days-ish. So, although it's hard to tell on the ultrasound, we've only been able to do a few ultrasounds, so we're not like super good at correlating kittens to how far they are along, but she's been having some pretty good belly vision. So it's been 14 days since we thought she was 50 days, around 50 days. So she should be pretty close according to that math, unless we were way off. But the most we would be off would be 8 days, and because at 42 days is when the skeletons start to mineralize, and we saw very clear skeletons with pretty developed limbs and even possibly digits, although that was hard to tell. So it's unlikely that she was 42 days. So even if she was like 46 days, then we would have, then we would be on day 60. So, and she could go a few extra days, or she could go, 62 days. You just don't know. We don't know. We just don't know. So we do know that you're very beautiful and very special, though. That we do know. The difference between like Skye and Neelix and Savina is that Savina has been obviously uncomfortable. She's very restless. She's been digging around in her nest. In the last day, she's been really avoiding the nest, pacing the room, looking out the window, wishing she was in the forest. So those are all signs that we're close with Savina. So I would say she's in pre-labor, but it's hard to say. It's hard to say. And I do suspect that they can delay. Like if they don't feel that it's safe for them to give birth, I think they can delay for maybe a day or two. I feel like Cisco did. I know that they can actually stop labor. Like if something stressful happens during labor, they can actually stop and then continue giving birth up to 2 days later. Which is one of the reasons I don't want to go in and intervene especially during Savina's delivery, because if she got stressed out, well, she would definitely be stressed out by that. She would feel threatened. And then if she stopped labor, then that increases the likelihood of problems. But she has barely a bump. She's very small, so I'm hoping that we do only have 3 babies in there. That would be ideal. 3 babies would be a nice first litter. Or even 2. I'd even settle for 2. I want a small litter of healthy babies. So, I don't know if there's any documentation or evidence that I don't know that there would be any way to know if cats actually can delay having labor, but it seems plausible to me that they could delay to a certain degree, because she just does not want to have them here. Even though she's comfortable in her nest, she still doesn't want to have them here. Just her instincts are telling her that the forest is where it's safe. So we'll see. But I would not be surprised if babies start coming anytime. I had been predicting April 6th for the last couple of weeks, so according to my prediction, we're now a day late. People say that you can start seeing baby movement 2 weeks before delivery. So this is now day 15 of belly vision for Sabina. So, and I didn't start the clock on that until I was sure that I was seeing some. So we'll see. Yeah, so in theory, cats can abort kittens like in the last half of pregnancy, if there's a stressful event or malnutrition or trauma, something like that. Like we saw with Mary, I don't know what caused her to miscarry, but she was just in the second half of her pregnancy, and around 40-ish days, we think. And whatever happened, it had for her been going on for some time, because when she actually did push what was in there out, two of them had seemed to be partially reabsorbed, which is what happens in the first half of pregnancy if something goes wrong, and then the third one was a bit more developed. But so it is. I've never seen it happen other than Mary, but I do think it's possible. It's one of the reasons that I try to make it so low stress for the ferals, but it is one of the reasons it's risky to do the fostering of ferals, because there is always a chance that if they're feeling very stressed and not safe, that they could, in theory, abort the babies so that they would have a better chance. They would basically, the biology behind it is that they feel that they have a better chance, like this litter's compromised, and they have a better chance trying again. So that's why you also hear sometimes the moms will actually harm their babies if they don't feel safe. So those are some of the risks with these feral cats, that which is why it's so important to keep the environment as low stress as possible. It's all part of, I know it's not a very pleasant topic, but it is all part of learning about fostering feral cats, because it is a risk. Stress is definitely, it definitely is a risk, and it really complicates things. So keeping them relaxed and feeling safe and feeling like they can escape from threats is critical, which is one of the reasons, I feel that Savina's the riskiest of the three that we have left to go. Wait, you're not very stressed. Thank goodness we have one of you who's not very stressed. Neelix, I am less worried about. She is also fearful of me, but she seems pretty relaxed in her nest and in general, just except when I come in. Obviously she's nervous, but that's why I haven't been trying to handle her, because I want her to feel like she can escape from me. And it's why I haven't been pushing Sable
like why I let Sable win when she tries to intimidate me, because I want her to feel like she's in control of the situation. And um, so I'm less worried about Neelix, and Neelix has had babies before, and um, so at least from an instinct perspective, she should know what to do. So she has that going for her. Her baby bump is much bigger than Savina's. Savina's is the smallest. Yeah, I'm 0% worried about Sable and Neelix being in there together. I know that it sounds dramatic sometimes. There have been a few little incidents, and everyone's always, gets out their pearls, but I can see what's going on the other camera views, and it's just if Neelix gets too close to the other nest, or whatever happens. If you remember when they first showed up, when they were both like, Sable would go squeeze herself into the nest with Neelix, and if she startled Neelix, Neelix would hiss at her and growl and give her a swat. It's just kind of like that in reverse now. But there's no like, they're not actually fighting. It's just noisy. And they're actually currently both up on the windowsill together right now, which is where they spend most of the day. Most of their time when they're not in their nest, they're on the windowsill together. So I do think they actually find some comfort in each other's company, even if they're not like friends per se. And definitely at the beginning, they were, I think, them being able to like hide in the nest together was comforting for both of them, that they weren't alone in there. And then I think once Neelix is busy with babies, it'll be a different ball game. But which should happen any day now. I mean, my cats will occasionally have dramatic, when Bunny doesn't feel like being pounced on and Pantsaroo feels like pouncing on Bunny. It sounds like, all heck's breaking loose, but it's really not a big deal. And then they're like snuggling and licking each other's faces in like 5 minutes. So I'm not worried about that. I would definitely not move either one of them at this stage, because they're both very comfortable, and it would be super stressful to move either one. So I'm not going to do that, and there's no need to. He's so special. Oh, she's so comfy. Hey, I haven't ferminated this side. Yeah, let's ferminate this side. This is your stripy side. Oh no, she said. Only, you can do my back. I made the mistake of ferminating Pantsaroo's tail too enthusiastically, and poor Pantsaroo was embarrassed for months because his tail was very sparse. And when you tried to puff it up to be intimidating, it was not very intimidating. So now I don't ferminate tails at all. And some good purring happening. Yes, lots of purring. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, is it brisket ferminating? She said, what is that? I'm not sure about that. Lots of fluff. It is spring. Neelix is sure shedding, and Savina too. I bet they would like a good furminating, but not from me. So sorry. Oh, Sable is making her move. I haven't gotten any more applications for Skye, but I think we have at least one really good one, and I think so. So I feel like hopefully we're going to be okay. So I haven't been really pushing it. I haven't had a lot of time to post anything, but since she's going to be here for so long, and since she's doing so well, I don't think it's going to be very difficult to find her the perfect home, and we may already have found it. But we'll learn a lot more about her needs the longer she's here. So, aren't you sweet? Aren't you sweet? You look like you're, oh, is that your belly? Is anyone, oh, get back inside. There, I pushed someone back in your hernia hole. Ooh, that was noisy, huh? Should we see if there's any milks in there? She says, I'm not sure what you're doing. I can't quite get a good grip on it, but I don't think there's any milk in there just yet. They sure look ready, though. They sure look ready. You like your belly rubbed? You're so cute. You're so cute. Oh, so cute. Yes. She likes foot rubs, too. Little foot rubs. Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. Oh, she likes it. Oh, she's so cute. Very special. So I'm expecting babies anytime now from Savina. I am set up to record it. Which reminds me, we're going to do a reset over there. So as long as the computer doesn't crash in the middle, then we'll be okay. The only issue is if live stream crashes and you don't actually stop the broadcast, then the whole video file gets corrupted, which has happened more than one key moment. Like our ultrasound, there's no video file that I can download or that I have locally because it crashed. It's very sad. It's very sad when the technology fails you. You're so cute. You're so cute. So I think that I got really lucky with Skye having such a wonderful personality. If Savina was the one that needed the eye treatment, I don't know how things would have gone, but I don't think she is capable of this, at least so quickly. But we will try. We will see how she does in recovery after her spay. We will give her a chance, Savina, but I think she is pining for the forest. She wants to go home. Yes, Skye did get lucky. She did. She got very lucky. She's going to have such a good life now. Such a good life. You have no idea. No idea. Do you need a rat baby to hug? That's very nice. What about a moose? A moose friend? Are you still a little bit gassy? It's okay. You're pregnant. It's okay. So, so Savina is not being broadcast at the moment. I have her set up to record. And then if everything goes okay, I will, we'll all watch the recording together and I'll do a voiceover. I don't want to do it live. It's just, there's going to be, I'm just, you know. But Skye will do live. And Neelix. I'm hoping that I can be in the room when Skye has her babies. But it is completely possible that she will transition into protective mama mode and not want me anywhere near. And if me being there is stressful for her, then I'm going to hastily retreat. But I would like to be here if I can be. It's hard to, I totally understand with the pearls and everything because it's really hard to watch on the camera. And, you know, you can't really see if the baby's breathing or, you know, if all the fluid's cleared. So just because she lets me in the room doesn't necessarily mean she'll let me help, like, dry babies off or anything like that. So, but I'm gonna be as invasive as I can. That's right. That's right. I'm gonna bust in on your private time. He's so cute. So, let's see. What else? I guess I should give the fostering pregnant ferals spiel in case anyone new is watching. When we first started working with feral cats about a year ago, all I knew was what I had read on the internet, which you can find some really great information about trap, neuter, return, and how to spay, neuter feral cats, and that sort of thing. But there was no information about caring for pregnant feral cats or injured feral cats. And everything you read really says that it's not possible to handle feral cats and that it's dangerous and that you should treat them as wild animals. And I think that is generally good advice. But it was really hard when we were out there and getting to know the colony and, you know, seeing the pregnant ones. And conventional TNR wisdom is that you whatever you trap, you spay. So if you trap a pregnant cat, you spay them and abort the babies. And the reason behind that is that there are such limited resources, and it is considered dangerous, and it is high risk, and there's not a lot of information about how to successfully foster pregnant cats. And certainly people have tried and had different outcomes, but I just wasn't able to find any information about what people have tried and what has worked and what hasn't worked and what the risks might be and how to avoid those risks. So the first time I tried with Sloane, and oh, he's so sweet.
He just can't get enough.
I recreated the forest in the room and played forest sounds and had a variety of nests for her, and she ended up giving birth in a box of dirt and not in any of the nests I made for her. And I really limited interaction, and the approach was based on my assumptions, based on everything I had read about feral cats. But as you can see, I've learned a lot since then, and especially with being able to help so many injured feral cats over the winter, and learning that we could handle them safely and give meds and do wound care and change bandages and even like suture removal has been pretty eye-opening for me anyway. And so I'm trying to document the stuff that we're trying and what we're learning and what's working, and you'll see a definite progression of from Sloaney to the current bunch. So you can, if you're interested, you can go to tinykittens.com/ferals for like the general stuff, or tinykittens.com/ferals/fostering for the pregnant feral specific stuff. The URL is actually right below the live video, if anyone's interested. And if anyone does know of anyone who is fostering pregnant ferals and having success, it'd be great to have their information also, because I think that I know that I learn so much every time with every new cat that we get. They're all different. They all have different needs. The approach needs to be tailored to each cat. And I think we've been pretty lucky so far to have so many successful outcomes. But I can imagine a year from now, I'll be looking back on this bunch and seeing a bunch of things I would have done differently. But it's been quite fascinating to see how wrong I was about feral cats. Yes, right. Because I never would have thought it would be possible if you find a blind and pregnant feral cat to actually socialize her and treat her. Oh my goodness, look at this belly. Look at this belly. It's so special. It's very special. That's a lot of purring you're doing there. I do think that some of the cats are influenced by coming to the feeding station regularly and getting to know us. Skye is not one of those cats. Skye was very recent to the feeding station. Sable, we didn't know very well. She'd been there for a couple of months, maybe. Neelix has been there since the beginning. Savina was brand new, didn't know her at all. And then if you look at, oh, there's a baby. There's a baby right there. If you look at the previous batch, the only one that, well, actually there were two out of the 8 that had been at the feeding station. Mistletoe had been there for about 3 weeks. And Joy had been there for maybe a month and a half or so. But the other 6 hadn't come to the feeding station ever, because they came from the other side of the property. So I do think it has an effect, like Mr. T and Pinecone and Inara. There's a baby right there. I do think that it must help, but not all the ones we've brought in have actually ever interacted with us. I can feel kitten movement, yes. And because I know that this comes up every single time I pet Skye, at least one person, probably like 100 people, think that Skye must be someone's pet that was dumped. There are a couple reasons I don't think that's the case. Of course, we never know 100%, but one reason is that the property owner has seen her around the property over the last year. And so she didn't just show up. She showed up at the feeding station recently, but she's not new to that property. And then her eye condition has been chronic since she was born. And so if she ever had a loving home, her humans would have treated her eyes and she wouldn't have this lifelong scarring in her eyes. So, and I don't think that a responsible pet owner, at least, would let a blind cat run around in the forest and get pregnant multiple times. So, if she was, owned per se, it was not by anyone who was giving her proper care. And, yes, it is possible that someone was trying to care for her and just couldn't afford to get treatment. But even when I came in today, you saw how she ran. Well, you guys, I don't think you saw because it was the other side of the room, but she hid behind the toilet, wedged herself in there. She still gets very nervous when I first come in. And then we have to sort of reestablish trust. So she does still have very feral responses. Oh, hi. Do we get one some of this now? That's nice. So she also has some similarities to a handful of other cats at the colony. Scout, Cricket, Starling. There's a whole group that kind of has this similar look to them. So I think it is like 99% that she is feral born and just has a great personality. Like Inara and like Mr. T and Tiger Buffy and Comet. All those guys, we really lucked out. And if you had been watching the first couple of interactions with her, there's a difference between a timid cat who's been around humans and a cat who thinks you're going to eat them. It's hard to describe, but her behavior was quite feral from that perspective. Her feralness was, her reaction was to shut down, and then she slowly came to enjoy being petted. She's so cute. Oh, look, my battery's about to die. Oh, you're so sweet. So you got your eye meds, got a little brushing, you've got your breakfast here. I better go give everyone else their breakfast. You left some more fluff here for me to clean up. Some fluff. We'll put that there. You've got your breakfast. I should get you some more kibbles. Here's your purple mousey. If it's playtime, it might be playtime. And I wonder where you're gonna spend your day. She's probably gonna go back up to the sink. I wonder. So I will try to put the cam up by the sink again. I think she got spooked by a noise out back. And that's why she was initially hiding behind the toilet, and then when the scary human predator came in, it was all over. So I will do this. And cam. Okay, so we'll do a little sink cam there. And get you some kibbles. On your snacks. Okay, we got some kibbles right there. All right, I think we're good. All right, everybody, I will see you next time.